The statement, "What is past is prologue to the future," aptly fits South Coast Plaza because since its birth date, March 1967, kings and queens, ambassadors, sultans, prime ministers, governors, sports celebrities, movie stars have all been motivated to cross South Coast Plaza's threshold and visit its 250 stores and dining destinations. South Coast Plaza and the Segerstrom Center for the Arts is not only a state landmark, but also an international destination. Many magazines and travel publications, travel writers and editors have certainly praised South Coast Plaza. As a matter of fact, not only editors, magazines, and writers, but also ambassadors and also governors. I mean, it's quite interesting that Antonio Castaneda, who is the ambassador from Italy, during the opening of the Italian festival here at South Coast Plaza some years ago, indicated as he was cutting the ribbon to a number of press and certainly those in attendance, including a lot of dignitaries, said, "You know, it's interesting to me that what I'm wearing, that from the stores that I've had occasion to visit here at South Coast Plaza, everything that I'm wearing I could have bought here at South Coast Plaza. I don't have to go to Italy." Well, truth be known, the same could be said by anyone for that matter that visits South Coast Plaza and our 250 stores and restaurants, because in the sense, the stores and the restaurants represent 17 different countries. And in visiting 17 different countries in a matter of 3 or 4 hours, no visa is required, no borders to cross, no passport is involved. The idea of attracting the travel and visitor segment of the market really occurred early on in the development of South Coast Plaza. Certainly, the store selection and the diversity of dining made it possible to attract and to motivate an international audience and a local domestic audience who come to South Coast Plaza. As a matter of fact, we did conceive early on the opportunity for country promotions, and we hosted a number of events and have over the years, including the Festival of Britain and British Expo. And again, these events attracted the royal family, attracted Margaret Thatcher, who then was Prime Minister of England, and since then a number of country promotions, the Committee Colbert with France, the Italian Trade Commission's Festival of Italy, and that was followed most recently by the collaboration with the iconic Carnegie Hall. In an unprecedented fashion, South Coast Plaza, in conjunction with Carnegie Hall, it not only presented last year the China Festival, but this year that collaboration, that partnership continues, and Japan OC will be presented. It's really quite extraordinary that this is the first time in the 120-year history of Carnegie Hall that it has partnered with anyone outside of New York. It is important to note that today, over 30% of South Coast Plaza business is generated outside of the core market. Overseas visits, including Europe and the United Kingdom, as well as the attention to the Asian market, has basically dictated South Coast Plaza's commitment to showing face and connecting with foreign travel leaders and important business officials that represent the high-hanging fruit, which can later be instrumental in developing relationships in the local marketplace with what we call the low-hanging fruit. Such visits include over a dozen trips to Japan and most recently to China and South Korea in the company of Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, accompanied by the Secretaries of Labor, Housing, Transportation, Agriculture, and the Director of Tourism and also head of the California Tourism and Travel Administration. The relationship with Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger has proven to be particularly meaningful and very, very significant because of his endorsement of the collaboration with Carnegie Hall. South Coast Plaza and its storied past received early recognition by Visa International, that giant credit card company, and the Urban Land Institute for having achieved a sense of place. Visa International, in this case, recognized South Coast Plaza as one of the most famous streets in the United States to stay, shop, and dine. And those streets included the historic past, decades past, of recognizing Michigan's Avenue and recognizing New York's Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue, as well as here in California, Rodeo Drive and Union Square, San Francisco. South Coast Plaza has effectively taken advantage of its store design and store displays to create buzz. It provides a recreational endeavor for the visitor. The need to take away a memory, a souvenir if you will, for loved ones and important persons. And that is why South Coast Plaza has become an important visitation on the visitor's itinerary. To enhance the visitor's experience, South Coast Plaza provides valet parking, concierge services, shuttle services, VIP, access lounge, and much, much more. And this year, South Coast Plaza will be venturing to Australia and India. And obviously, let's not forget our own backyard. Shuttle service to Anaheim, the visitor population center of Orange County, 3 times daily, 7 days a week, as well as Long Beach, where just recently we instituted shuttle service to 5 hotels, as well as the continuing and effective relationship of our association with the Walt Disney Travel Company and Walt Disney Disneyland. South Coast Plaza's continuing efforts to attract tourism reaches around the world. Cultural festivals, world-renowned Segerstrom Center for the Arts, world-class shopping, dining, and 5-star accommodations are just a few of the reasons why South Coast Plaza is where the world comes to shop.